I finished my master's degree in 1976. It's been a while. I have always loved psychology. I've been in love with psychology since the 70s when Kamaya first did his research with alpha neurofeedback. I taught school primary grades, and I chose primary grades because I had a love for process more than content. Okay, in November of '08, I woke up in the middle of the night, woke my wife and said, you know, I could go back to school, I could get my degree, I could get my license, I could practice psychotherapy. At the time I was involved in a business. And she said, okay, go back to sleep. The next day I started investigating and found CalSouthern's program, and I vetted it very well. I also vetted several other schools with the Board of Psychology in California. And the clincher for me was that the Board of Psychology in California confirmed that the PsyD from California Southern University is licensure preparation accepted by the Board of Psychology. It wasn't really daunting for me to start. I knew what I wanted to do, and I just had to find a means to do it, and CalSouthern provided that means. I have run into a couple of problems in my very first course. I didn't really understand the final paper for theories of personality, and I wrote what I thought was a pretty good dissertation about how to handle the answers to the question, but it really wasn't on target. I ended up getting an A- in that course. It's the only A- I've got. Everything else is A's. But I misunderstood, and I talked to the mentor, who was very available to me on the other side of the country. She said, what am I going to do with you? You've written a marvelous paper, but it didn't answer the questions. And I said, can I redo it? And she said, yes, but you only have until tomorrow. I said, that's fine. So I stayed up all night and I redid the paper more from the angle that she wanted it. And I was able to pull an A- instead of a B out of that. After that, I read the requirements for the assignments very carefully to see exactly how they were delineated. You don't have to matriculate as a degree-seeking student right away. You are able to take individual courses to see whether it suits you or not. I didn't do that. I knew that I wanted to go for the degree program, so I went right into it. But I would recommend doing it. Online schooling, you miss interaction in person with the teachers and the other students. That makes it hard. You have to be disciplined in terms of being able to line up what needs to be done at what time and then accomplish the work in chunks. For myself, I carried my books with me, and whenever I had downtime, I could read. I always had my laptop with me, and I could work on papers. I did a lot of work in McDonald's with Wi-Fi between midnight and 2 in the morning because I do event rentals. And we would take the event rentals in for the occasion and have to come back at the conclusion of the event and pick up the material, often at 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunset Boulevard or wherever. The time between set and strike, I spent with my laptop and my textbooks with Wi-Fi and a cup of McDonald's coffee getting work done. Also, I'm an avid skier. I would take my laptop with me skiing. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'd ski 3 or 4 hours from the time the lifts open until I was tired, go into the lodge, get a salad, sit down with my laptop, and I was actually able to do doctoral level work with people all around me with my laptop. And it was a lot of fun. And then if I felt like it, I'd pack it all up, put it in the truck, and then go back and take a few more runs. But online education has the advantage of you can choose when you want to do the material, and you can be really creative about it.